and you know it makes some noise. I am Timoji Jackson, author, speaker, educator, and preacher, and I am super excited about being at SAGSAW this year. Raise your hand if this is your first year. Give these first-timers a round of applause. Oh, that was pitiful. I drove all the way from North Carolina this morning. Give these first-timers a round of applause. Now, where are my veterans at? Stand up, veterans, stand up. Yes, yes, wonderful. So ladies, I'm not gonna talk about y'all wobble, right? I'm gonna let y'all redeem yourself a little bit later with a Cupid shuffle. Is that better? But not right now. Right now, I wanna talk to you this evening about the opportunity that you have before you. So again, where are my veterans? Raise your hand. Okay, come here, gorgeous. You right there, come here. Uh-huh, yes, come here, come here. What is your name?
My name is Queen Jonathan Turvalon.
She said her name is Queen, right?
Yes.
So Queen, tell me why you came back this year.
So I came back this year because I had a lot of inspirational interactions with the women mentors here. And so this year my accomplishments actually don't make sense because it's just like I went from having like small accomplishments to like really great ones because I was inspired here last year. So I want to spread that energy to more people.
Thank you for sharing, Queen. Give her a round of applause. She said a wonderful word, something I want us to focus in on for the moment: inspiration. Inspiration is a wonderful thing. It is wonderful when we plant seeds within each other and we begin to water them and watch them grow. And that's what SAGSAW is about. This whole idea of mentee and a mentor. So, you're gonna meet your mentors this evening, aren't you? You should be really excited. So where are your brochures? Hold them up. Hold up your SAGSAW brochures. So do you know how rare it is to be at an event and you're able to meet the founder, Miss Glenda Gill. You are able to meet the board of directors for this organization. Ladies, you get a front row seat to touch some dynamic women this weekend. However, we get the opportunity to touch you, our future doctors, lawyers, teachers, preachers, architects, artists, creators. Where are my artists in the room? Any artists? Where are my engineers? Where are my social science people? Okay, all right, you wanna help people? Big heart, right? You got a big heart, don't you? So ladies, let's talk about this idea of mentoring and what it means. So I need a newbie. Come here, gorgeous. Nope, you had it up, you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide, come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Give her a hand. What's your name, beautiful? Nadia. Nadia. So when you hear the word mentor and mentee, right? What does that mean to you?
An older person who have experience that's going to help me in a way that I want to be helped and show me what's right, you know, and tell me what's right from wrong. And basically someone who's older than you, and they don't necessarily have to be older than you, just someone who have more experience than you, that's going to help you, that's willing to help you.
Give me a high five, Nadia. Good job. She gave us a very good definition of a mentor. I'm not even going to touch it. Who wants to come up here and give me the definition of a mentee? Come on, gorgeous. Now, it's not raining in here, okay? But you're going to be dry, I promise you. So what's your name, beautiful? Amisha, so tell me, what do you think, we got from Nadia, what a mentor is and what she expects of a mentor. So as one of the mentors this evening, tell me what a mentee's job is from your perspective. Come here.
Well, a mentee is like someone that follows the mentor, like they need guidance.
Okay.
From the mentor.
So as a mentee, you're expecting guidance from us. What else are you expecting from us as mentors?
An experience.
And some experience, to share our experiences with you. Anything else you want to share or add? Thank you. High five, give her a hand. In this world of gadgets and smartphones and technology, there is something that we have taken for granted, but I'm going to ask each of you to tap in on your well of presence this weekend. What's presence? It's how you show up to a room. Presence is the energy and the aura that you bring into a space. Presence connects us one to another. Now, I have gadgets. I have 2 phones, 2 tablets, and 2 laptops that are mine, not the ones that belong to my kids. Those are mine. So I like gadgets too. But this weekend, and I don't know who my mentees going to be this weekend, I promise you that I will be present. And in return, as mentors, we are looking for you to be present. We have traveled from near and far. I know that someone I heard flew in from Germany today to be here with you. I just took a few hours in a car. But you have women who have flown from across this country and across waters to be here with you this evening, because it's our honor and our privilege to serve you. We promise to be present, and we want you to be present as well. Raise your hand if you're going to be present this weekend. Going to be present? You know what presence is, right? You know when you're talking to somebody and they're like, yeah, and they don't know what you're saying, then you're not really present, are you? Right? Because if you're talking to me and I'm not giving you eye contact, right? If I'm not smiling, sometimes if I'm being, myself, I might go, yeah, girl, I got you. You caught that, right? You saw that, right? Because I'm present. Because present means we're making eye contact, that our energy is connected to the other people in the room. So we have to show up. 100% of who we are has to show up. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I went to bed at midnight yesterday, and then I drove 6 hours to be here with you. You know why I'm sharing that? Because I'm still present. Did anybody in here see me come in here with a frown on my face? Did anybody see me come in here and complain? Did anyone see me come in here dragging my feet? I even put my heels on for y'all, right? Because being present means that yes, we're human. Yes, we have gone through some stuff. Yes, we might have had some things happen in our day that were not so good or so positive, but we are going to embrace the moment. Raise your hands if you're going to embrace the moment. Okay? So we have all shown up. That means we have a responsibility this weekend. And our responsibility is to participate. You ever been in a relationship with somebody and you was participating, but they wasn't? Been in one of those relationships before? You had one of those friends who you checked your call log and you were like, wait a minute, the last 22 times we spoke, I called her, right? She hasn't returned. I went to send her a text. And the last 4 times I texted her, she didn't even text back, right? So we want to be present, we want to connect, we want to engage. What does it mean to engage? Who's gonna come up here and talk to me about engaging in the moment? Come on, come beautiful. Yes. What's your name, cutie pie?
Andrea Murphy.
Andrea, what does it mean to engage?
I believe being engaged means to be present, to be active, to engage, to answer questions, just to be active and just to show that you're present and you're there and you're engaged in the moment.
Thank you, high five. Good answer. And so we're going to be engaged this weekend. You know why? Because again, I've been to every SAGSAW except for one. And that is because I had other obligations that I could not move. Because, why do I keep coming back? Timoji, why do you keep showing up? Because of you. Because I know I'm looking at the next Beyonce, the next Michelle Obama, the next Maxine Waters. I know that I get to show up to be here for you. We show up because we want your dreams and your goals to come true. Come share a goal with me. I need somebody at that table. Y'all real quiet. Come on up. Somebody. I'm coming. What's your name, beautiful?
My name is Karen.
Karen, now, tell me one of your goals in life.
I think one of my goals in life is to definitely make a positive change, not only in this country, but also throughout the nation, throughout the world, and fighting for different things that I would like to fight for, such as children being able to have schooling.
So I just heard education, right? She's fighting for education. You know that there are still some countries where girls can't receive education. You understand that, right? And I'm standing in a room full of high school girls and college girls who are receiving an education. Give me a high five, Karen. Thank you. I need a goal from this side of the room. Your friend, she put you on blast. Come on up. She did it. Just don't get her right now because they taping and stuff. So come on, you can do it. She put you on blast. Ooh, come on, girl. Give us some encouragement. Thank you for being present. Come on. And she's so cute and took so much time to get up here. Come here, cutie pie. What's your name?
Shaniqua Scott.
Shaniqua, tell me one of your goals.
I want to be a veterinarian.
Okay, she wants to be a veterinarian. So she likes animals, right? And she wants to be, you love animals. You know what? I hope I'm not your mentor because I don't even like stuffed animals, right? I don't even have stuffed animals in my house. I don't want to clean up after any pet, but you want to be a veterinarian. I'm not sure who your mentor is going to be, but I know that we have had medical doctors as part of our mentors before, and so hopefully there will be a medical doctor in this room on this evening. Okay. Thank you for coming to share. Now I'm going to go to the center of the room. Come on up here with those sister locks. Look, she's like, no, I don't have regular locks. These are sister locks. Sister locks are the Lexus of locks. These are not dreadlocks. These are come here, sister lock. I know what I'm talking about, right? Right? And anybody know who invented sister locks? A black woman, Dr. Joanne Cornwell. She invented the sister lock technique for black women who wanted to lock their hair and not start from scratch so that they could keep some of their permed ends. And let me tell you what Dr. Joanne Cornwell did when she created it. She patented the technique to do sister locks. In patenting it, she owns the right to it, meaning you cannot become a sister lock technician unless you have been trained by her or someone who has been trained by her. And if your salon says you do sister locks and you have not been trained by Dr. Cornwell or her staff, she can sue you, and she has sued plenty of organizations for saying they do sister locks, but they don't have the right to say it. Do you see how phenomenal you are? Do you understand the amount of history we are making in everything from hair to makeup to medicine to politics? So give us a goal.
Well, my goal is to open up my own nonprofit to help foster youth transition out of the system. So I want to focus on ages maybe 18 to 22, help them get on their stable feet before just send them out on their own.
Awesome. Give her a hand and don't walk away. Who knows what happens to a foster youth when they turn 18? They're out. And I am proud to say, as a Bennett Belle, as a former employee of Bennett College, one of our foster students who came to Bennett is now at Harvard, earning her master's. And so the services that you want to provide are definitely needed. Give her a hand. So, as I come to a close this evening, number one, I want to thank you for engaging with me in these last few minutes. I want to thank you in advance for being present this moment until the end of this weekend, and then keeping in touch with your mentor throughout the year, and constantly finding opportunities to put these things down and connect with other humans in the room. Amen? Give yourselves a hand.
Sometimes I get so very emotional about this because it is a dream come true. And we have been at it for 8 years. And so we continue to be at it more years than the 8 years. As this is our 8th year, it's humbling that the vision and the growth and the reach of SAGSAW continues to manifest itself. When I look around and I see all of your wonderful faces, I know that this is worth it. This entire concept of SAGSAW is the belief that for girls and women to thrive in career and relationship, a multi-tiered approach to mentoring must be the way. I'm excited that you're here. I don't want to do a big old speech with you this evening, but I want to make sure that we pour into you, and when you leave here, you got what you came here for. And we're very much invested in your success and your future and your leadership. The mentor-mentee relationship is the most beneficial when wisdom, grace, and insights are layered and appreciated from not only the intellects, but the untainted ideas of the young, channeled by griots, which we call ourselves griots, but we really are, I call myself a middle-aged cutie, so I hope you all appreciate that. Educators, homemakers, diviners, and every woman in between. Let us embrace, honor, and receive all that every woman brings this weekend to this experience. We've got an exciting weekend promised for you. We want to remind you to be sure that you engage in everything that we have. We have some surprises for you this weekend. So I want to share a couple of statistics with you. I don't want them to be downers, but they are what they are. And one of them is 59 cents of what black women make to white men's a dollar earning with no other source of income. Black women are spending 30 to 40% of their income on housing. When it comes to entrepreneurship, black women are the fastest growing population as entrepreneurs. And they're in micro enterprises and exist from contract to contract, payment to payment. Their barriers are always access to money. I share these statistics so that we can encourage you and to energize you as we continue to elevate the agenda of black women and girls in particular. Remember, Save a World, Save a Girl, our agenda is to lift you up, embrace you, and guide you towards your greatness. We believe that there's a seed in every one of you to manifest into greatness. As an extra special treat this weekend, we have some special speakers. We have an 8-year-old, Bailey Cochran, from Detroit, Michigan. Please clap for Bailey. Bailey, stand up. And we have 18-year-old Zandra Cunningham, who is an author, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. You'll meet our mentors. Hey. You will meet our mentors and mentees. Mentors, can you stand, please? Okay. These are women who came around the country to spend their weekend with you, on their own dime, mind you, but they are my sisters, my friends, my family, near and far, and they believe in you as much as I do. We'll sit and laugh throughout the weekend. We'll have some breakthroughs. We'll share successes for you to inspire on. But at the end of the retreat, my best self wants each of you in attendance to experience and visualize the dreams that we have for you. And more importantly, those aspirations you envision for yourselves and your community. Sometimes our greatest treasures are sometimes hidden by disappointment. The scripture tells us that God has great opportunity planned for each of us. The key is trusting God to help us see past the disappointment. This is a way that miracles can happen. So we have miracles in store for each of you. And I just want to say that someone made a statement when I was in church about last Sunday. And they said, we'll never have peace in the world till we have women in power. And I think through this last election, I don't want to get political here, we saw that women were the leaders all along the way. So let's clap for that. So you'll only get wise through living. And so what we came to share with you is our wisdom. And while we may be much older than you are in age, what we've learned is that we can learn from one another. You have something that is wonderful that we wish that we had when you were your age. And so we're going to share with you and learn from you, and you're going to share with us and learn from us. So I just want to say one last thing. Each morning when I awaken, my spirit God has a front row seat in my life. I'm disciplined about my prayers, my devotions, as that's how I live my life, and it works for me. So it brought me here today. And I want to say to all of you, you are in the right place. I'm going to share a last piece that Susan Taylor wrote, and I thought was very special, that I want to leave with you before I bring up the First Lady. I promise myself to live by the authority of my own soul today and practice my own best friend and motivator. I promise to speak to myself kindly and give myself the attention and the nourishment that I need. I promise to remember that others' opinions, judgments, and deeds cannot diminish me. I promise not to hide out or play it safe. We really want you to show up authentically here, and you can play it safe here, though. But to bring my open heart and mastermind to each moment with confidence. I promise to believe in myself and the genius of my people. I promise to live this day with enthusiasm, to allow only love and light to flow through me, no matter who or what life sends my way. Everywhere I look, I see beauty, and I see beauty in all of you. I let my light shine in service to my people and joyfully from a cup that is full. I promise myself to remember that every circumstance is a pathway to God and that every crisis is temporary, lasting not a moment longer than it takes for me to surrender it to God and ask for a divine solution. I promise myself to remain faithfully aware that God is always here, with and within me, that no matter what the challenge, God is the answer. No matter what the need, God is the fulfillment. I promise myself to remember. And with that, I want to bring up the First Lady of this school, Miss Irene Johnson.
Well, let's give our beautiful founder a round of applause, because without you, Glenda, none of us would be here tonight. I just want to say, you know, we all could be so many places. It's raining, it's cold for Atlanta. But this is a divine appointment, and I know that you, at the end of this 48 hours plus journey that you're going to be going on, you will recognize that.
if you haven't experienced it before. Those that have experienced it before know how wonderful the next 2 days are going to be, and the love and the learning and the absolute pouring into you that's going to happen. When I first met Glenda, it was an immediate attraction in terms of just your lovely spirit. It exudes all over you, and your service to mankind. CAU, we have 2 mottos here. One is we'll find a way or make one, and a culture for service. And this program really embodies both of those mottos, because we are finding ways to empower our young ladies here on this campus and on other campuses all across the nation. Glenda and the Save a Girl, Save a World program. We are the answer to the world's problems. We know that. Yes, we do. And you begin by encouraging one another, learning from one another, mentoring each other. Then you begin that this evening. I just want to say a couple of other things that I feel it's important to say about Save a Girl, Save a World. It is a multi-generational program. So you have us baby boomers up here that have been around the block several times. And then we have this little young lady here who's how old, 9 years old? 8. That's multi-generational. And we have our mentors that have spanned this nation, come from coast to coast, who are giving up their weekend for us. Some of whom are alums right here from Clark Atlanta University. Want to give a shout out to my sisters, CAU alums. We appreciate you supporting your alma mater. The retreat and this program focuses on 4 pillars: health and wellness, and that's mind, body, and soul; financial literacy and wealth literacy; career and entrepreneurship; lifestyle and leadership. And one of the things that really is so important for our young ladies today is to feel the ability to make change, that you can make change, that you need preparation, you need guidance, you need tenacity, you need to have faith in believing in yourself, and change will happen. It just takes one of us to make that change. So I hope that something this weekend inspires you to make a change. I was at a memorial this afternoon, and one of our students mentioned about this young lady who passed, that her enthusiasm and smile and her just winning personality, that she always saw the glass full, not even half full, always full. That communication with others, making people feel good, smiling, encouraging one another, really makes a difference, and it's contagious. And this program provides that vehicle. So enjoy this journey this weekend, and learn as much as you can, make new friends. You're going to have bonding relationships that will last through this year and through a lifetime. And we're just so grateful to you, Glenda, for sharing this with us and bringing the funding, so important. Thank you. You're a funding warrior, and that we are able to really provide this incredible experience for our students and the many students across this city. Thank you.
You're going to stay up there.